Hi guys, Johnny Wilson here. Hope everybody is well. We're going to do the planche challenge, okay? Um, Really tough challenge. Something I stole from rugby during my rugby days. So what it is, it's a pyramid challenge. So you've got to go do 2 press ups and then 4 press ups, 6 press ups, 8 press ups, 12, 16, 20, 24, and all the way back down. Doesn't sound very hard because you can break between each set of press ups. Now, the difference on the press ups. So, a normal press up is when you've got your hands out wide like that and they're at shoulder width. Now, I'm not keen on these press ups because they cause shoulder issues. And if you want to get strong chest and you're really looking for power and strength, then the bench press is really good for that. So press ups in this position isn't really great. So we do the planche press up. And the planche press up is when you've got your elbows tucked right in and your hands are as close to your torso or as low down as possible. So I always put mine into a fist because I don't like being like that. In wrist extension as a physio, it's not great because these are, in a lot of cases, the tools of my trade. So I like to keep the wrist in a neutral position. And then I'm in that position there, and you can see the difference between that press up and this press up. So this press up is quite easy, and this press up, the planche press up, is a really tough exercise. So I'm going to do the challenge, and I want you to do the challenge with me. So I'm going to show you the exact break that we're going to take. If you struggle to do a normal press up where your feet are off the ground like that, then what you can always do is put a cushion underneath your knees. I'm using an Aeroflorm here, and then you can do a press up just like that. So if you're not ready to do a normal press up yet, you can always do one on your knees down like that. Okay, are we ready for the challenge? So the exact same breaks are the breaks I'm gonna do. Sometimes you can use these as well if you want. So rather than going on your knuckles, you can of course go into that, but let's get on with the challenge. Cool. So 2 press ups into that planche position. 1, 2. Then we break. And then we're straight on to 4. So I want you to stay with me with regards to the timing of breaks and then the timing of press ups. We're up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm putting very little weight on my feet. I'm trying to bring all my weight forward so you can see that my toes are going to come off the ground almost. And now we're up to 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's getting tough now. So if you need to use a cushion or you need to go on your knees, go on your knees. But we're going up to 12 press ups now. The break's got to stay relatively short. If you want to do half reps with the press ups, that's cool as well. But we're up to 12. 1. Elbows tucked in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we don't do 10, we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, and the next one is 16. So bit of a cardiovascular aspect to this as well, because you'll be a little bit out of breath. The arms are really getting pumped at the moment, so these are when the sun is out, the guns are out. So 16 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Important that the body comes up as one as well. So what you don't want is the torso coming up or the head coming up and then the rest of the body coming up. So try and come up in one if you can. So that's 16 done. We're going up to 20 now. As you can see, this is a tough exercise. So if you're at home, you're self-isolating and you're used to doing the bench press and so on and so forth, and you're looking for a challenge for the chest, this is certainly a challenge for the chest. Keep the elbows tucked in and as low down as possible to your hips. Up to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20. So you'll think that you can't do the next set as well because it's quite tough. But what you got to do is you got to have a mindset of absolutely no retreat, no surrender. And that's part of the challenge of training, is that you push yourself to be the best you. So physiologically and psychologically you change. And when you change, you can never go back to what you were before. So age is no excuse. Whether you're 70, whether you're 80, find a way. Find a way to get up to 24 and back down again. So we're on to 24. If you need to go on your knees, that's fine as well. So elbows tucked in and away we go. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are stronger than I am. So if you are, make sure you leave the challenge and a comment down below that you smashed it. We have to go on the way back down now. So we're going to 20. So you do one set of 24, which we've just done, and then we're going on to 20. So it'll be 20, 16, 12, 8, 6, 4, 2. Now I'm obviously talking to the camera to waste some time here as well, but this is the short periods of rest between. So a lot of volume and looking at the endurance capacity of the muscles as well. So back down to 20. Let's go, guys, together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you gotta force yourself. You gotta push yourself. So it only works when the reps are hard. So reps 16 to 20 were very hard for me there. They were the reps that are changing my mindset and changing my physiology. So if I want to be a better me, then I gotta go places where it's uncrowded and where it's gonna challenge me. We're down to 16. It gets easier from here, but you've gotta have that mindset of absolutely doing whatever you need to do. If you need to do the first 4 or 5 reps, or if you can do the first 4 or 5 reps properly, and then need to retreat or regress onto your knees, that's fine. Find a way, but keep doing it, okay? Don't stop. Let's go. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. So if you're able to complete this whole pyramid matrix from top to bottom using your body weight, you can always put on a weighted jacket, or you can put a resistance band around you. You can make it a little bit tougher. Down to 12. You're doing awesome, guys. If you're still with this and you're still going, this is the challenge. Down to 12. Elbows tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, are you going to be the first 70-year-old, 80-year-old, 90-year-old to do this challenge? Are you going to be the first 60-year-old? Are you going to be the first 50-year-old? You can't be the first 42-year-old, because that's me. So we're down to 8. The breaks are very short now, okay? We got this, yeah? 8, 6, 4, 2. We're nearly there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Break. Down to 6. Where we go? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 4 and 2 to do. Down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very short break. Down to 2. 1, 2. Now, I don't know what minute it is on the video, because I'm doing this live. But it's a tough exercise, tough challenge. So it's your pyramid matrix. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 on the way up. 20, 16, 12, 8, 6, 4, 2 on the way down. We keep the elbows tucked in, so it's more of a stimulus on the biceps and triceps. We also don't want to be in that position because it can cause what's called subacromial impingement. So if anybody's got some rotator cuff injuries or tendinopathies or rotator cuff pain or shoulder pain, then these type of press ups can be very provocative, and these are very good. And if you're a surfer, it's one of the best. I'll do it this way. It's one of the best press ups you can do, because as you're paddling for the wave and you're going like this, and you want to get your arms low, because as you're going low and your legs are off the ground, you're popping into that position there. So you can see the pop becomes very, very explosive. Now, I know that's for the surfers out there, but there's probably a couple watching it, and it's one of my passions in life as well. So I feel like you've got to be authentic in the videos as well. So if you've got any feedback on the challenge, guys, let me know. Drop it in the comments down below. If you smashed it, let me know. If you've got another press up challenge, so there's some really good ones, and to music, I know Sally Up, Sally Down is an excellent one. So if you've got that one in your basket, then that's a really good one. So look forward to hearing from you guys. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. It helps myself, Paulina, Valentina, and motivates us to keep producing the videos, especially in these tough times. So I mean, this video will go out for years to come, but I think it's important to date stamp it that we're in the middle of COVID-19, and that we're trying to have a social impact, and the social impact is to help those people who are self-isolating, maybe in the vulnerable population, maybe those who are 60, 70, 80 years of age, to go and challenge yourself. Use this period not as a period that you've got to be afraid of, but a period that you self-reflect, a period that you can grow and be a better person and be better you. Myself, I'm embracing the isolation, I'm embracing the social distancing, I'm embracing this time as a period to reflect, to take a deep breath, to really kind of, the world is changing. There are a lot of good things happening in the world right now, and it's about a mindset and reframing your mindset. So stick with it, guys, and let's build this community together. Johnny Wilson.